Please be seated. Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to our 124th Middle School Prize Day ceremony. My name is Trevor Biasi, and it is an honor to be speaking to you on this day of celebration as we honor our amazing middle school boys, and in particular, our grade 8 graduates. To begin today's proceedings, I'd like to introduce our Associate Director of Student Affairs, Mr. Dave Stewart. No, I'm not doing that because I've gone too fast. We are going to wait till our grade 8s are in the auditorium before we do any of that. Thank you, Mr. Clemens. Let me try this again. Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to our 124th Middle School Prize Day ceremony. My name is Trevor Biasi, and it's an honor to be speaking with you on this day of celebration as we honor our amazing middle school boys, and in particular, our recently arrived grade 8 graduates. To begin the proceedings, I'd like to introduce our Associate Director of Student Affairs, Mr. Dave Stewart, who will deliver our land acknowledgement and lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Thank you, Mr. Biasi. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be with you today on this very special occasion, a day of celebration, reflection, and hope. We enjoyed the final chapel of the year earlier today, and now we can celebrate together on your Middle School Prize Day 2023. St. Andrews College has responded to the findings of the 2015 Truth and Reconciliation Commission by reciting the land acknowledgement at all major school events, hoping to provide a more robust understanding of Canada's history with Indigenous peoples. Today, as I recite our land acknowledgement, we pay homage not only to the land that we live on, but also to the memory of those who have suffered by the hand of racism and indifference. With that in mind, we'd like to begin today's Prize Day ceremony by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territories of the Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe peoples, whose presence here continues to this day. We'd also like to acknowledge the land we are on is at the meeting place of two treaties, the lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit and those of the First Nations of the Williams Treaty. We'd like to thank them and other Indigenous peoples for sharing this land with us. We'd also like to acknowledge the Chippewas of Georgina Island. First Nation is our closest Indigenous community. we acknowledge this land and the people, because the first step to reconciliation is recognizing the existence of Indigenous people, and that a shared understanding of our collective past to where we are today and will help us walk together, into a better future. Thank you. I'd ask you to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart and Mr. Clements. Good afternoon, Mark Etherington, Chair of the Board of Governors, Dr. Mike Palak, Mr. Greg Reed, members of the faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, middle school boys. It's a privilege and honor for me to welcome you to our Middle School Prize Day ceremony. I'd like to sincerely thank you for taking the time to join us today to celebrate the accomplishments of your sons. This is particularly true for the many parents and grandparents who've traveled great distances to be here. Your efforts to be with us are very much appreciated. You will notice, however, that there is someone missing today. Someone missing from the platform party who sits in one of the fancy chairs up here. His name is Mr. McHenry, and he's our head of school. He's missing his first prize day today in 21 years. His daughter Hadley graduates from the country's day school right down the road, so we will pardon his absence just this once. I'd like to begin the afternoon by inviting a special guest to the microphone. Today we are honored by the presence of MPP Dawn Gallagher Murphy, who serves as our representative for Provincial Parliament. Ms. Gallagher Murphy is the Parliamentary Assistant to the Minister of Health and is a member of both the Standing Committee on Procedure and House Affairs, as well as the Standing Committee on Government Agencies. Ms. Gallagher Murphy, welcome to our Middle School Prize Day ceremony. The microphone is all yours.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the guests here today, the proud parents, dedicated faculty and staff, and most importantly, to the incredible class of 2023. My name is Dawn Gallagher Murphy, and it is with great pleasure and excitement and honor that I stand here before you as your member of Provincial Parliament for Newmarket Aurora to be part of this special moment in your lives as we gather here today to celebrate the grade 8 graduation at St. Andrew's College. Students, oh, thank you. Students, let me begin by saying how immensely proud that I am, along with the entire community of Newmarket Aurora, on your graduation. Graduating from middle school is a significant milestone, marking a time from middle school to a big transition to high school. It is a time to celebrate all the memories you have made and all your achievements during your most formative years. Throughout your time in middle school here at SAC, you have received a top quality education, while also receiving support from your community to help you in your academic journey as you move into high school and beyond. Whether it be through the camaraderie of participating in sports or activity-based learning in your classes Your time here at SAC has given you the tools to tackle challenges with resilience, determination, and curiosity. This foundation was laid for you by such supportive and nurturing community here at SAC, where your teachers, your mentors, your peers, and your families have played a vital role in shaping your academic journey. As I look around the room, I am sure that we have a strong future right here as a community and as a province. I would like to sincerely thank all the leadership, faculty, and staff here at SAC for your dedication to supporting the growth and development of these promising young men. As you embark on the next phase of your educational journey, I encourage you to continue striving for excellence in everything you do. I also encourage you to never underestimate the power of kindness and compassion. Stand up for others, especially those who are more vulnerable in our community, or perhaps a classmate who might just need some friendly assistance. Make a positive impact wherever life takes you, and embrace empathy, understanding, and inclusivity of all. Always believe in yourself and your abilities. As you explore your passions and discover your own unique talents, remember that the choices you make and the actions you take will shape not only your future, but also the world around us. Your journey may not always be smooth, but with determination, perseverance, and a strong sense of purpose, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. To the class of 2023, congratulations. May your future be filled with boundless opportunities, success, and joy. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your special day today. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Ms. Gallagher Murphy is not able to stay for the entire ceremony today, but we thank her for stopping by on the way to Queen's Park to say a few words of congratulations to our graduating class. We also thank her for providing each of our graduating students with an MPP stroll, which, boys, will be included in your diploma package later today. Those of you in the crowd will be pleased to know that whenever I have the honor to speak to a distinguished group like yourselves, I reflect on a famous quote from Franklin Delano Roosevelt: "Be sincere, be brief, and be seated." I will try to abide by those words today. Life in Rogers Hall is a whirlwind. If you take the time to read the middle school version of the weekly look ahead, or if you're like my son and just look at the pictures, you will know what I mean. From academics to athletics to assemblies to guest speakers to student life to different types of dress, the pace can be hectic. All our boys are enrolled in a full slate of courses, are tasked to play athletics in each term of the school year, and involve themselves in an arts program of their choice, along with a multitude of other co-curricular activities. Our programming in middle school is designed to complement the mission of the school, the development of the complete man, the well-rounded citizen. Our boys are truly immersed in a myriad of activities. With this comes a challenge to achieve excellence in everything they do. And what inevitably happens is that some boys fail to achieve the excellence that they are accustomed. All this is fine. This is actually good. This helps our boys overcome adversity. It helps them fight through challenges and to overcome obstacles. In the end, we know that boys who enjoy the middle school experience in its totality learn to navigate the challenges themselves, and they will be equipped to realize success in the upper school and beyond. Our maker expert, Miss Belendrin, Miss B, as the boys know her, has a quote on her wall in the maker space that I love. It reads, "Fail fast and fail often." And this is a mindset which we embrace not only in the makerspace, but in the middle school in general. It may sound counterintuitive to raising a successful child, but it's the key to their long-term success. Nobody lives a life where they don't have to overcome obstacles, and we certainly don't want to raise children who cannot accept or are terrified of failure. We want children who fall, get back up, try it again, fall, get back up, try it again, maybe from a slightly different angle. Maybe they fall, but the successful boys are the ones who keep trying until they succeed. This experience leads to boys who advocate for themselves, are keen and able to solve problems, and learn from their mistakes. We want our boys to struggle now when the stakes are lowest. Getting a poor mark on a middle school test will not affect their future. However, developing resilience, perseverance, and willingness to find creative solutions to problems, that will affect their future. That will lead to a bright future. I've said it repeatedly that the education of your son is a partnership between you as parents and grandparents and us, the school, and we truly mean that. We believe it. With that in mind, I'd like to thank you. Thanks to all the parents, because overwhelmingly you have trusted the middle school experience and the process. When your son was not successful on a test or project or didn't make the team he tried out for, you trusted the school. And I would argue that in the long run, your son will be a more resilient, dedicated, and successful person because of that trust. I'd be remiss today if I didn't at least mention the thing that everybody here is sick and tired of talking about, COVID. I bring it up because I remember back in the March break 2020, Mr. McHenry told us all to take our things home for the March break because something was happening in the world called the coronavirus. I've never heard of it at the time. I thought, Mr. McHenry, you're crazy, and I left all my stuff at school. That was a mistake. I could not have been more wrong. I mention it because the boys seated here to my left were in grade 5 at the time, and they've only just completed what we would deem a regular year at St. Andrews College, if there is such a thing as a regular year at St. Andrews College. Through the pandemic, particularly for our grade 8s, the middle school experienced constant pivots, changes to our programming and scheduling, SAC Flex remote learning, guys, if you remember that, cohorting, contact tracing, isolation, masking, eating lunch in our classrooms, which was gross, and then eating lunch in Cole Hall by grade with big plastic things between us so you couldn't breathe on the person beside you. There were stickers on the floor. There were one-way hallways and staircases. There were 1,000 things that were different. And all of those things could have been a detriment to the school community. But the boys here today, and particularly the boys in grade 8, met these challenges head on. They met them with determination, with humor, and kindness. And I'd like to provide a couple brief examples. When COVID struck, our recess was cohorted. We had grade 5 recess in one spot. You guys remember grade 6 somewhere else, grade 7 somewhere else, grade 8 somewhere else. The grade 6s enjoyed the recess on the lower fields. And I think that's because Miss Elliott, who supervised the grade 6 recess at the time, liked to wear her snowsuit all the time, so she took them down there to the lower fields, and that's where the grade 6s enjoyed recess. But what the grade 6s did is they created a luge track from the back of the chapel, down the hill, through the forest, and then onto the lower fields. And we were okay with that. But as the kids kept going down the luge track kept getting faster and faster. Peter, are you here? Oh, I see him. Peter Lakatrippis showed up one day to school with a shiny new jacket. I am convinced that he had his mom Helen buy him that jacket so he'd be extra fast on the luge track, which he was. He went down the luge track and all you heard was, ah, all over campus. He must have been going 40 miles an hour, which in hindsight was probably not our best, recess supervision. And I'd like to point out to the chair of the board that I was not in this current role when he was doing that, so thank you. To keep up morale, we had online challenges where we would do things from home during SAC Flex. We would do trick shot competitions. We would do giant outdoor art challenges, and we'd take pictures of our creations or challenges and save them on a website, and then everybody would watch them when we would vote on, whose was the best. Even the teachers got into the act. Miss Porter got into the act one time, and she tried to do an egg toss with her little daughter. And she was filming the whole thing, and she threw the egg way up in the air, and her daughter Lennox caught it all right in the forehead, which was a problem for Lennox, but she won the best video, so that was good. Another highlight was in some of the dark days, we were eating in our classrooms. Our wonderful staff from Cole Hall would deliver snacks and lunches on what can only be described as like prison trays, so we would eat them in our classrooms. And in one instant, Kyle, are you here? Kanopek? Oh, I know you're here. He came back from the tray and he had a big belly. It was weird. So Mr. Doherty shook him down and 6 large chocolate milk cartons fell out onto the ground. I guess he thought chocolate milk would be in short supply during COVID, like many other things were. I tell you these stories because if there's a silver lining to all of the challenges that our boys faced over the last 4 years, it's that they are perhaps more flexible, more adaptable, collaborative, and most of all, more resilient than they perhaps would have been without the pandemic. They're also the most cohesive group of grade 8s in recent memory, with very, very few disciplinary issues between these guys. And when you have 80 boys of this age living under the same roof for 10 months, that is quite an accomplishment, I can tell you. I am very confident that our grade 8s are well positioned to be successful in the upper school, workplace, and beyond. Now, the tremendous growth and maturity of our boys could not have been possible without the group of incredible and patient teaching faculty sitting behind me on the platform. These people work tirelessly to deliver the complete St. Andrews College experience. When you teach at St. Andrews, you're not just a teacher. You're a coach, chaperone, student leadership facilitator, arts leader, helper, a peacemaker, a referee, a recess supervisor, an argument breaker-upper, a dunk tank participant, a detective, a costume party planner, game show host, an outdoor education leader, a yogi, playwright, play director. I could go on forever. The talented people on the stage behind me wear many hats. Please help me in offering a sincere thank you for their relentless enthusiasm and their dedication to teaching, learning, and for playing a significant role for you boys. Mr. Doherty and Miss Porter, the assistant directors of middle school, who do most of the work. Thanks to each of you for your support and for all of you do for our students. There continues to be a lineup of students at your office door all day long, seemingly all night. It's a testament to your involvement in making a difference in the lives of our boys. You two are not just teachers for the boys, you're like another advisor/parent to all 180 boys walking the halls of Rogers Hall. This can be both exhilarating and exhausting. I know that when things don't go according to plan, we can navigate the challenges that we face together, and I appreciate your support. You two are also never shy to tell me when one of my harebrained schemes is quite frankly a terrible idea, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Ms. Pertigao, thank you for providing such a caring and nurturing place for our boys. It's a chaotic and fast-moving place we work in, and you've done a great job adapting to the pace and culture of the school in your first year on the job. This is no easy task. I had a parent reach out this year who has a son at St. Andrews and a daughter at another local school, and the parent told me they're afraid to call their daughter's school in the morning, but it's a pleasure to call St. Andrews or to receive a call from Anna. That speaks to your kindness and patience. Thank you very much. Many of our boys live a long way from here. It's not easy for 11 to 15-year-old boys to move so far from their parents, especially their moms. Hence, I'd like to extend a thank you to our boarding life team, represented today by Mr. Keith Ramone, who's sitting in the front of the auditorium as a parent today, or he'd be up here. Mr. Ryan Turley, Ms. Mira Belendran, and Ms. Jacinta Sarfo. I have 2 kids myself, one of whom graduates today, and I know that parenting can be a challenge. I cannot imagine living with 55 boys, age 11 to 15, under the same roof for like 10 months. It sounds like a nightmare. You've earned a summer holiday, Keith, and your team. At this time, I'd like to recognize a few people who will not be with us next year. Miss Katie still won't be with us next year because she is having a baby this summer. Miss Sill, I hope this wasn't a secret. Well, in fairness, I think the secret was out a few weeks ago. Miss Sill, please bring Junior by next year so we can say hello. We'll make sure to have your desk ready for your triumphant return in September 24. Good luck on this, the next chapter of your life, and get some sleep while you can. Miss Margot Fraser joined us this year and made an immediate impact on our boys. On top of being an excellent French teacher, Miss Fraser coached in all 3 terms by coaching U14A soccer, our multi-sport program, and U14 tennis. And while she hasn't been with us for long, she's made a lasting impact on our boys. Miss Fraser is moving on to the Walden School in Oakville to be closer to family, and we wish her all the best next year and in all the years to come. Miss Fraser, please come up onto the stage and receive a token of our appreciation. Miss Whitney Elliott started her teaching career at St. Andrews in 2006, before any of the boys in the auditorium were born. Ms. Elliott's been a driver of the core program since its inception and is responsible for many facets of our programming. Ms. Elliott's been a new faculty onboarding program lead, a driver of many wellness initiatives in both schools at St. Andrews, a pioneer of our Reach Ahead math program. The list goes on and on. Also, a fun fact, Miss Elliott has also been the longest standing member of the middle school band in the school's history. The boys come and go, but every middle school music night, Miss Elliott is there playing her trumpet in the middle of the band, belting it out with the boys, which is oh, sorry. It is a saxophone. Miss Elliott will be pursuing her passion across the street at St. Anne's Schools next year as a teacher and someone tasked with the creating a robust wellness program for the girls. Miss Elliott, I'd like to sincerely thank you for your 17 years of service, helping to make our boys better people, and for being a resource for me personally when I came to the scary middle school a decade ago. Please come on up. Miss Michelle Derwin came to St. Andrews College in 2005 and has taught phys ed and science in our middle school program. Throughout her career, if it had anything to do with athletics, Miss Derwin was there to ensure things ran smoothly. From scheduling all our middle school teams, to helping book transportation, to making sure the gyms always had the equipment, everything was in the right spot, Miss Derwin was on it. Miss Derwin may actually be the most organized person in the world. On top of this, not only was she an incredible coach, she taught others how to be prepared and to always respect their opponent. Many boys have become better young men under Miss Derwin's guidance, and we will sincerely miss her next year. Miss Derwin is also heading across the street to pursue the next phase of her career at St. Anne's, and we wish her all the best. Miss Derwin, come on up. Miss Robin Very is leaving the school after 23 wonderful years teaching our boys. Not many people have the diverse skill set of Miss Very. She teaches or has taught math, science, visual art, which is a crazy combination, drama, and she was a core teacher as well. On top of this, she's an accomplished singer and artist in her own right, has led our outdoor ed program in middle school, and recently coached tennis and cross country. Miss Very really does do it all. She has a calm demeanor that puts boys and everyone in the community at ease. We will miss her calming and kind influence in the halls of Rogers Hall in the years to come. Ms. Ferry, on behalf of the St. Andrews College community, thanks for giving so much of yourself to our boys. Come on up. Finally, to our grads, the class of 2027, you guys, I have some advice for you as you either move to the upper school or head home to other schools in far-off places. Get involved. You've heard from our most successful grade 12 boys, our school prefects, on many occasions. You also heard from Harvard-bound Tanaye last night at our grad dinner and during his chapel address, and the message that you hear repeatedly is get involved. One of the amazing things about this place, St. Andrews, is the sheer number of offerings, and the number of offerings in the upper school is massive. You can explore an existing passion or discover a new one. There are lots and lots and lots of new ones to discover. In the upper school, there's more of everything. More boys, teams, sports, AC+, which is like Wednesday arts, but larger. You can learn how to make homemade pizza in a pizza oven, to sew, to paint, to play guitar. There's a million opportunities for you to explore. Sometimes it's easy to be complacent. It's easy to work on the things that you know you're already pretty good at, but you become well-rounded when you push yourself. Push yourself to try new things, to play new sports, to join new committees, to learn new skills. I challenge you to try as many things as you can next year. Who knows, you could be the next drum major, lead in the play, focus performer, artist, debater, varsity captain, pipe major. The sky is the limit. So don't be a chicken. Take a chance, put yourself out there, and get involved. My final piece of advice isn't really advice at all, it's a request, and I said this last year as well. Come back and see us in the middle school. I mean it. Anytime, a 2-minute visit or even a hello in the hallway is always appreciated. I can speak for all of your teachers up here on the stage when I say that every time you have success in the upper school and we see it or we hear about it or we read about it, we share in your joy. It's almost like a badge of honor for us middle school teachers to say, good for so-and-so. He got the winning goal. He was my advisee. That happens all the time. You don't know that, but it does. Or we say, good for so-and-so for getting into Princeton. I taught him math. And every time that happens, dare I say, we feel a little tiny bit responsible when you achieve your goals and your dreams. So please come back and see us. And once you leave us after today, you're not really gone. You're never really gone. You're a middle schooler for life, and you are always welcome in Rogers Hall. Thanks very much. At this time, we will proceed with the awards portion of the ceremony, and we will begin with our grade 5 class. Our first awards are for students who have earned either the Scholars Award for an overall grade average of at least 80% or the Academic Merit Award for an overall learning skills average of at least 80%. They will receive a bronze medal and pin for earning the Scholars Award and a tie for earning the Academic Merit Award for the first time. I would like to call Miss Katie Still to the stage to present the awards for grade 5. Boys, when your name is called, please come up onto the stage to receive your award. Receiving a bronze medal and scholar pin for the first time, Jake Tavares. Oh, there he is. The next awards are for students who have earned both the Scholar Award and the Academic Merit Award. Students will receive a bronze honors medal, with the exception of the student with the highest academic average, who will receive the gold honors medal, and the student with the second highest academic average, who will receive the silver honors medal. When your name is called, again, please come up to the stage to receive your award. Receiving the bronze medal, scholar pin, and merit tie for the first time, Gallup Elmagachi. Receiving a bronze medal and receiving a scholar pin for the first time, the following boys are invited to the stage to receive their awards. Matthew Chisholm, Devin Froelich, Tutu Guo, Asan Kamal, Jerry Koo, Alex Lin, Grayson Moore, Amani Matwali, Cruz Nikovsky, Saram Sibgat, Everett Steedman, Carter Sutton, and Artin Zadush. Tied for standing in second place and receiving the Silver Honors Medal and the Scholar Pin for the first time, it is a tie between Anthony Day and Adam Froelich. Come on up, guys. Standing in first place in the grade 5 class and receiving their honors gold medal and scholar pin for the first time, come on up, Ryan Yee. Gentlemen, we're going to ask you to stay on the stage as we distribute the subject-specific awards. The Language Arts Prize in grade 5 will be awarded to Alex Lin. The Mathematics Prize and the Health and Physical Education Prize to Ryan Yee. The Social Studies Prize, Adam Froelich. The Science Prize, Anthony Dye. The French Prize, Asan Kamal. The Arts Prize this year in grade 5 goes to Tutu Guo. And finally, the Music Prize this year in grade 5, Artin Zadush. Congratulations, guys. You can now be seated. Hey, this way. That way. The Improvement Prize this year in the grade 5 class is awarded to the student who has made the greatest improvement to his learning skills average since November. This year's winner, Devin Froelich. Come on back up here. Congrats, Devin. Our top grade 5 award this year is the grade 5 Superstar Award in recognition of the student in grade 5 who exhibits the most conscientious work ethic and leadership development. This year's winner, Ryan Yee. Come on up. Congratulations, Ryan. Thank you very much, Ms. Still. The Grade 6 Academic Awards. The first awards are for students who have earned either the Scholar Award, an overall average of at least 80%, or the Academic Merit Award, an overall learning skills average of at least 80%. I'd like to call Miss Whitney Elliott to the stage to present the awards for Grade 6. Boys, when your name is called, please come up to the stage to receive your award. Receiving a bronze medal and scholar pin for the first time, Nick Greaves. Brian McGrath, Jacob Shee, and Alex St. John. Come on up, guys. Congrats, boys. You may be seated. When your name is called, please come up onto the stage to receive your award. The following student is receiving a bronze medal and has previously received his scholar pin, Elvis Yang. Come on up, Elvis. The next awards are for students who have previously earned both the Scholar Award and the Academic Merit Award. When your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your award. Receiving the bronze medals and scholars pins for the first time. And there is a bit of a list here. Nate Berwick, Daniel Besanoff, Carson Chung, Austin Cluatra, Joseph Fata, Cassius Martin, Niall Nadir, Ward Reginald, Mikhail Siddiqui, Matteo Triassi, Brando Vitullo, William Yang, Jasper Yu, Jasper Zhao, Thomas Zhao, and Ashton Zhu. Congratulations, guys. You may be seated. Yes. The following boys have already received their scholar pin and academic merit tie. Receiving bronze medals are Kyle Anderson, Hunter Cutbush, Bailey Davies, Michelangelo Durbano, Oscar Howard, thanks, Aleem Khan, Matthew Orlov, Duncan Ramon, Nolan Shee, Arthur Wang, Luke Rycraft, and David Zhang. Congratulations. Congratulations, boys. You may be seated. tied for standing second in the class of grade 6 and receiving the honors silver medal are both Dabo Shen and Hoffman Chong. Come on up. Congrats, guys. Standing in first place in the grade 6 class and receiving the gold honors medal this year and his first-time scholar pin, come on up, Lucas Chan. Congrats, guys. Can you please remain on the stage? Thank you. We will now distribute the subject-specific awards for grade 6. Boys, if you're in the crowd and you hear your name, please come on up and join your peers. The Language Arts Prize, Lucas Chan. The Social Studies Prize, Ward Reginald. The Core French Prize this year goes to Aleem Khan. The Visual Arts Prize this year goes to Brando Vitullo. Come on up, Brando. The Music Prize, Matthew Orlov. The Health and Physical Education Prize, this year's winner, Luke Rycraft. The Enriched French Prize goes to Hoffman Chong. The Science Prize and the Middle School Spelling Bee Award for grade 5 and 6, which is awarded to the highest proficiency, awarded to the student with the highest proficiency of spelling in the English language. Science Prize and Spelling Bee Award go to Dabo Shen. Finally, the Math Prize this year goes to Jasper Yu. Congratulations, boys. You may be seated. The Improvement Prize in grade 6 for the student who's made the greatest improvement in his learning skills average since last June This year's winner, Nolan Shee. Congrats. Our most significant grade 6 award is the Michael Hansen Award. It's in recognition of the student in grade 6 who exhibits the most conscientious work ethic and leadership development. This year's winner, Austin Cluatra. Come on up, Austin. Congrats, Austin, and thank you very much, Miss Elliott. That brings us to our grade 7 academic awards. The first awards are for students that have already received their scholar pin or academic merit tie. I would like to invite Mr. Paul Totera to the stage to present the awards for grade 7. When your name is called, boys, please come on up to the stage. The following students receiving a bronze medal and has previously received his scholar pin, Colt Miller. The following student has previously received his academic merit tie and has done so again, Carter Davies. Come on up. The following awards are for students that have already received both their scholar pin and academic merit tie. Due to the number of recipients, we're going to call the students up in 2 separate groups. Here we go. Receiving bronze medals in the first group, Darius Abdullah, Ben Aiken. Come on, Darius. Come on. Okay. Roman Bona. Winston Chan. Daniel Chen. Do we have some absences here, boys? Or yeah, okay, thanks. Getting a thumbs up from Owen Fleming. Thanks, Owen. Daniel Chen. Finn Clark. Joseph Corsetti. Hey, George Duamoral. Owen Fleming, my assistant from the back. Leo Guo. Jacob Halifax Hussein. Ayrton Huang. Noah John. Maddie Keon. Viraj Kara. Quentin Lee. Junie Liu. Stephen Luan. And Philip Malkassian. Congrats, boys. You may be seated. Our second half of the list, David McMinn Stubbs. Dhruv Morali. Joshua Passero. Daniel Patan. Ty Piri. Shrey Papadia. Addison Ritchie. Andy Song. Ethan Tang. William Tasker. Alex Tang. John Ventresca. Logan Viao. Sam Wellner. Austin Yap. Rian Yoshimi. Adam Yu. Justin Yuan. Nate Zaborowski. Austin Zhang. And lastly, Peter Zhang. Congratulations, boys. You may be seated. Standing in second place in the grade 7 class and receiving the Silver Honors Medal, this year's recipient, Cole Anderson. Standing in first place in the grade 7 class, receiving the Gold Honors Medal, Serena Zadouche. Congratulations, guys. Please remain on the stage for the distribution of subject-specific prizes. The Visual Arts Prize goes to Cole Anderson. The Health and Physical Education Prize, this year's winner, Ayrton Huang. Look how fast he is. That's why he won the Phys Ed prize. The Science Prize goes to Dhruv Murali. My assistant is telling me Dhruv is not here today. The Geography Prize and the History Prize, this year's winner of both, Leo Guo. Leo is absent as well. The Enriched French Prize goes to Quentin Lee. The Mathematics Prize and the Music Prize go to Ethan Tang. Thank you. Ethan is not here today. The Core French Prize goes to Daniel Patan. The Winnett Prize for English, awarded for proficiency in composition, grammar, spelling, and writing. This year's recipient, Serena Zadouche. Congratulations, boys. You may be seated. The Improvement Prize for the student who's made the greatest improvement in his academic average since last June. Slow down. This year's winner, Cole Anderson. Cole, come back. Thanks, Cole. Now you can take your seat. Our top grade 7 award is called the Grade 7 Award. It honors the top grade 7 student who exhibits the most distinguished combination of character, leadership, academic success, co-curricular engagement, and athletic accomplishment at St. Andrews College. This year's winner, Daniel Patan. Come on up, Danny P. Community service pins are awarded to students from any grade who have achieved 15 or more hours of community service. The following boys have earned their 15-hour pin. Nate Berwick, Jacob Halifax Hussein, Travis Naylor, Daniel Patan, Colby Smith, Logan Viao, and Luke Rycraft. Ms. Berman, thank you for awarding these pins. The following boy has earned his 100-hour of community service pin. Come on up, Philip Macassian. Congratulations, boys. You may be seated. That brings us to our Grade 8 Academic Awards. Now, our Grade 8 Academic Awards will be honored during the presentation of the Grade 8 certificates when you come across the stage a little bit later. So we will go straight to the subject-specific prizes. Presenting the Subject and Improvement Prize Awards for Grade 8 is Mr. Jamie McPherson. Mr. Mack, please come on up. The Enriched French Prize in our Grade 8 group goes to Jace Katzen. The Health and Physical Education Prize this year goes to Joshua Shi. This year's Geography Prize winner is Sean Nadir. This year's Visual Arts Prize winner is Ethan Cutbush. The Grade 8 Mathematics Prize, this year's winner, Colin Tan. This year's Core French Prize goes to Kazim Akhtar. Caden Smith's telling me Kazim is not here. Thank you, Caden. The Science Prize, Gibran Siddiqui. The Kilgore Campbell English Prize, awarded for proficiency in composition, grammar, spelling, and writing, and the Grade 9 Mathematics Prize, Zayden Rashid. The Arthur Van Winkle Music Prize is awarded to the most accomplished student in grade 8 music. Mr. Van Winkle taught music at St. Andrews from 1972 to 75 after having served several years in the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. He was a skilled clarinetist who enjoyed performing, especially with the students. Mr. Van Winkle conducted the senior band and music festivals and enjoyed leading student concert trips. Despite only teaching a few years at the college, Mr. Van Winkle developed a wonderful rapport with the students and fostered a love of music for many Andrians. This year's winner, Jordan Sanderson. The Craig Kamke History Prize is awarded to the most accomplished student in grade 8 history. The award honors Mr. Craig Kamke, a well-respected teacher at St. Andrews College from 1964 to 79. In addition to serving as head of the history department, Major Kamke, retired, a former member of the Canadian Forces, served as a commanding officer of the Cadet Corps from 72 to 79. He directed school plays annually, coached a variety of sports, including football, basketball, hockey, cricket, golf, and tennis. He left St. Andrews College to serve for the next 17 years as the principal of Trafalgar Castle School, an all-girls boarding day school in Whitby, Ontario. This year's Craig Kamke History Prize winner, Logan Whitelaw. The Middle School Spelling Bee Award for grades 7 and 8, awarded for the highest proficiency of spelling in the English language. After narrowly losing the spelling bee last year, this year's award winner came back triumphant. Bai Chen Luo. Congrats, gentlemen. Please be seated. The Bruce B. King Memorial Improvement Prize is awarded to the student who's made the greatest improvement in his grade 8 average since last June. A loyal Andrean, Mr. King was a student at St. Andrews from 1911 to 1922. This year's most improved grade 8 student, Andy Zhu. Congrats, Andy. Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Mack. The next part of our program, we will move to the Head of School's honor roll. I'd like to call on Deputy Head of School, Dr. Mike Palak, to present the Head of School honor roll. These students in grades 7 and 8 are the top 10 highest standing students in their respective grade. Boys, as your name is called, please come to the stage. Please hold your applause till all of the names have been called. The following grade 7 boy is receiving his Head of School tie for the first time. Come on up, Leo Guo. Nope, Leo's not here. Okay, the following grade 7 boys have previously earned their Head of School tie and have done so again. Cole Anderson, Daniel Chen, Owen Fleming, Ayrton Huang, Quentin Lee, Daniel Patan, Ethan Tang, Serena Zadouche, Peter Zhang. Congratulations, boys. Congrats, guys. Please be seated. The following 3 grade 8 boys are receiving their Head of School tie for the first time. Ethan Cutbush, Jace Katzen, and Noah Rose Donahoe. Come on up. The following grade 8 boys have previously earned their Head of School tie and have done so again. Kazim Akhtar, Stephen Liu, Zayden Rashid, come on up, guys. Jordan Sanderson, Joshua Shi, Gibran Siddiqui, Colby Smith, Terry Wang, Logan Whitelaw. Congratulations, guys. Please be seated. Thank you very much, Dr. Palak. I'd like to call Miss Emma Porter and the current members of the Middle School Council to present the new members of Middle School Council with their crests. So if you're a current MSC member, please come on up. Jordan, can you go behind Reed so he doesn't fall backwards? Thanks. Congratulations to the following incoming members of the 2023-2024 Middle School Council. Darius Abdullah, Cole Anderson, Winston Chan, Owen Fleming, Leo Guo, Maddie Keon, Daniel Patan, Serena Zadouche. Congratulations. You just stand in front of them. Congratulations, guys. You may be seated. We now move to the special school prizes. I would like to invite Keegan Cahill to present the middle school reading prizes for grades 5 to 7. To the student in each grade who demonstrates the most passion for reading, when you hear your name called, please come up to the stage to receive your award. Receiving the grade 5 reading award, Saram Sibgat. Receiving the grade 6 reading award, Nick Greaves. Receiving the grade 7 reading award, Justin Wan. The grade 8 reading award is called the Walter Fries Middle School Reading Prize. It's awarded to the student who has read the greatest number of books in the middle school reading program during the school year. This award's a collaborative initiative between the Towers Library and the middle school academic program to promote and support literacy among our students, to encourage students to become lifelong readers. The award honors the career of Mr. Walter Fries, who from 1968 to 1979 taught history, coached basketball and football at St. Andrews College. He also served as head of Ramsey House for 2 years. This year's winner from grade 8, Ethan Lee. Congratulations, gentlemen. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to invite Brian Mitchell to the stage for the next award. The next prize awarded by Mr. Mitchell is for proficiency in junior debating. Mr. Mitchell was the school's top debater in his graduating class of 1977. Hopefully this next winner will give him a run for his money. The winner for top debater this year, Dhruv Murali. Is he not here? That is not Dhruv Murali. Mr. Mitchell, you could easily debate this man. He's not here. My apologies. I would now like to invite Ms. Robin Very to present the next award. The Middle School Drama Award is awarded to the grade 8 student who has shown commitment, passion, and talent for the theater stage over the course of his middle school career. This year's winner, Ethan Lee. Thank you, Ethan. Please be seated. Thank you, Ms. Berry. I would now like to call Ms. Randy Berman to present the following award. It is the Bilal Rajan Hands for Helping Community Service Award. This award is presented to the grade 8 student who has devoted the most hours to noteworthy community service projects and activities. This year's student has earned 122 community service hours. And the award goes to Owen Ramon. Congratulations, Owen. At this time, I'd like to call Mr. Colby Doherty to the stage to help present the next prize. It is the Thomas A. Hawken Trophy for the Middle School Clan Competition. It's presented to the middle school clan that has acquired the most clan points amongst its members this year. In third place of the 4 clans, Montrose. In second place, Wallace. This year's winning clan, drum roll, boys, drum roll. This year's winning clan, Douglas clan. Would the clan captains, Reed Biazzi, Owen Fleming, Dhruv Murali, Leo Tiralongo, and Ben Aiken please come to the stage to accept the award on behalf of Douglas clan. Congratulations, guys. Well earned. I would now like to call on Miss Emma Porter to present the next two awards. The first is the Robert W. Mahar Language Arts Award. It's awarded to the student in the middle school whose first language is neither English nor French and who makes outstanding progress in either of Canada's official language. This year's worthy recipient, Francisco Paqui Torres Muriel. Come on up. Congratulations, you may be seated. The Colonel Tilston Award honors the students who, in the opinion of the faculty, have set the best example in their class for effort, persistency, and tenacity in their studies and in all other school activities in the face of adversity. Colonel Frederick A. Tilston merited the Victoria Cross, the highest military honor of the British Commonwealth, for his courage under fire on March 1st, 1945. Our Grade 5 award winner, Everett Steedman. Our Grade 6 winner, Brian McGrath. Come on up, Brian. No, stay here. The Grade 7 award goes to George Duamaral and Junie Liu. Come on up, George. And last but not least, our Grade 8 winner, Bennett Dalton. Come on up, Bennett. Congratulations, boys. You may be seated. I would like to ask Jamie McPherson, the Grade 8 team leader, to come to the stage to present our top Grade 8 award. The Roy H. M. Lowndes Prize goes to the student in Grade 8 who best excels in studies, games, deportment, and character. Mr. Lowndes was a student here from 1906 to 1912 and was a dedicated member of the Andrian community. Our top Grade 8 award this year, Logan Whitelaw. A new tradition is born. Congrats, Logan. A new tradition is born. Like trophy over the head. I like it. Congrats. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to call on Jordan Sanderson, class valedictorian, middle school council member, and student of the graduating class, to offer a few words to the students of middle school. Come on up, Jordan.
All right, thank you, Mr. Biazzi. I'm going to take one from your book and Really, really long speech that's going to go on for a pretty long time. All right, so this speech is kind of about how when I started here, the things I've learned, and kind of just what I want to give to the boys who are going to be taking over in grade 8 next year. My first year starting at SAC, I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into. I wrote an application and did an interview online. And of course, I saw the SAC video. Everybody's seen it, everybody knows it. But no matter how many times you watch it, it will never actually be able to prepare you for being on campus for the first time. On my first day, I had just one goal. I just had to make at least one friend, and I did. The first friend I made at SAC was and still is a great one. He's helped me so much when I've been stuck and has pushed me to try harder in every way. And that first friendship gave me the confidence to make so many more. The amount that we've had in common and we've done together, I want to say thank you to my drummer, Joshua Shee. They're really right when they say the friends that you make here are going to be with you for the rest of your life. I'm incredibly grateful and lucky because my first year, I had Mr. Doherty to help me through that first year at SAC. The materials in class were nothing like at my old school, and I was overwhelmed by it all, especially math. I still remember the first math test. You remember it? It was rough. But he set me on the right path to never give up and being the complete man. Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Doherty. Thank you, Mr. Doherty. I'd also like to thank all the teachers and staff for being excellent role models and for wanting the best in every single one of the SAC students. You've shown us what it means to be Andreans and the complete man. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank all the coaches and the teachers running the art program. I remember trying out for volleyball grade 7, didn't work out. I came back better for grade 8. I got on, it was really fun. U13 ballers with Mr. Holmes last year. The U14 basketball dynasty with Mr. Comiso and Mr. Cahill. And of course, U14 lacrosse with Mr. Cowell and Mr. McCullough. And middle school band with Mr. Richardson. We love that. All of us should be thankful for our parents and guardians. I have to say thank you to my family who have supported me and have been a part of this community. Whether it's been helping me with the long commute home, or watching a performance, or even being here today for this graduation. Like all parents, my mother has sacrificed and worked so much for me to be here. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the same. I wouldn't be me here today. I'd be completely different. Probably just be really rough, I'm gonna be honest. Here's a quote from one of my favorite movie series of all time, and I think this quote can apply to all of us in some way. People close to me, if they might be able to figure out the movie, but here's the quote. I was so scared of growing up to become like my mother, mostly because I thought I never could. How do you become someone that great, that brave, and that selfless? In the end, I guess you can only try. Parents do so much for you. They sacrifice and they work for you. And we just need to appreciate that. And I think they know we do appreciate it. For the parents. More for the parents. So parents, as we're transitioning to the upper school, we're gonna need you a lot. It'll be tough, and you got this. I don't have any advice, good luck. But to help you, here's a quote from our head prefect, Tanaya Gorima. If you were at the grad dinner last night, this should be familiar. The best gift you can give your boy is time, and the best thing they can give you is theirs. Another thing that was talked about at the grad dinner last night, Ms. Porter and Mr. Doherty talked about this, but it's the idea of everybody putting themselves into groups on purpose or not. Examples are the hairstyle club or the gym bros. Naturally, you'll have these groups because of different interests and personalities in a boys' school. But these groups don't mean you have to stay confined to them. It's good to have a small, tight group of friends with the same interests, but you should connect with all these other groups and people. There are so many interesting people here that you haven't met or haven't gotten a chance to know. Just by talking to someone, you can be amazed by who they actually are. This doesn't mean you have to be friends with everyone, even though that'd be great if you could. I'm lost, 1 second. But everybody here has something going for them, at least one thing special, and you need to appreciate that. You might not know them, but every single person here has a talent and something that's incredibly amazing about them, and you just have to appreciate that. So just acknowledging somebody in the halls, it's all it takes. So I'm going to give you something else that you've heard every Tuesday and Thursday from Mr. Stewart. Be kind. That is all it takes. You all go to this wonderful school full of talented people, so why close yourself off from them to work towards your goals? You all have passions, dreams, and ambition, and odds are somebody else has those dreams as well. My advice would be to surround yourself with those people and work towards your goals together. And no matter what you're doing, always give it your absolute best, even if you don't want to. If you always try your best, you have so much power as a student to help others, help yourself, and just be kind. So remember, I think some of you might know where this is going. With great power comes great responsibility. Personally, I found my passion. I love playing the electric guitar. So, naturally, as one would, I started a band. Darian, my singer and my rhythm. Funny story, we were figuring out what to do for a singer a week before our show, and we figured, you know what, let's give Darian a try, and he was just amazing. He gave it his 210%, and he was really good out of nowhere. Colby and Zayden, they're my basses. They're giving each other high fives mid-songs and having a great time. And Josh, my drummer, learning one of the most technically difficult songs on the drums ever in a week and playing it flawlessly. That's pretty awesome. But why am I telling you this? When you're in a group of close people and you're working together for something that you love doing, you guys can push each other to like the absolute max. We've only been in a band for a couple months, and I think we nailed our performances. When you're doing something you love with people you know, you can do amazing things in such little amounts of time. So also, quick mention, most improved player, Colby Smith on the bass, been like 4 months, and most valuable player, Darian's bank account. So to finish my time here with you in the middle school, I know you've all heard the try everything to see what you like, and you're probably maybe a little bit bored of that, so I'm gonna change it for you. Try everything so you can meet all the amazing people in the school. There are so many possibilities here and the people you can meet. So always be kind and always try your absolute best at everything. Thank you.
Well said, Jordan. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to invite Ms. Robin Berry and Mr. Scott Lewis to the podiums for the presentation of our graduates' certificates, academic merit, and scholar status awards. Gentlemen, when your name's called, please come up the stairs to your left, collect your diploma from myself, and shake hands with Dr. Palick as he welcomes you to the upper school in his capacity of deputy head of school. Then please kindly take your seats. Ms. Berry, Mr. Lewis.
Hello, we're very happy to be able to share these recaps of their times in the middle school that were written in their own words. Darian Abdullah. Darian is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. After being at SAC for 3 years, Darian has had many memorable experiences, including Beyond the Gates, LIT, and the CISMF Concert Day. He enjoyed being part of the band for Wednesday Arts and jazz band on Tuesdays. He had fun playing games with the U14 basketball and softball teams. Darian would like to leave you with a quote. "You can't wait around for destiny to give you what you think you deserve. You have to earn it, even if you think you've paid your dues." And that's from Saul/Hudson. Kazim Akhtar. I believe Kazim is not with us today, but Kazim would be receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Kazim had an amazing middle school experience and would like to thank his teachers, advisors, and parents for making it possible. He enjoyed being part of the band and media groups for Wednesday Arts. He also enjoyed being part of the U14B soccer team and U14 squash team. Kazim liked attending Monday gatherings in chapel, and he enjoyed all of the community giving projects. Kazim looks forward to the challenges in upper school and is committed to doing his best. Lawrence On. Lawrence is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Lawrence enjoyed SAC for the 3 years that he has been here. He made plenty of memories with friends while playing on the U14B soccer team, U14 basketball team, U14 rugby team. Lawrence has made many friends, and he wants to congratulate them for graduating. Lawrence is a member of the boarding community and wants to thank his two roommates, Andy and Caleb, for always being there for him ever since grade 7. Lawrence also wants to thank all of his teachers who have helped him in the past 3 years with becoming a better young man and an ideal Andrian. Lawrence is more than excited to enter the upper school and to start a new chapter in his SAC life. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And those words are from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Fernando and Sierra Fuentes. I believe Fernando is not with us today. In the past few months, Fernando has truly realized that St. Andrews College is a very good school. Being at SAC is something amazing because there are so many sports to choose from. Also, it makes you appreciate all the things that you have and makes you a more independent person. He thinks SAC has the best opportunities and allows you to try things that you can't in other schools. Sahaj Bawa. Sahaj is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Sahaj has enjoyed his first year at St. Andrews College and has made many friends along the way. His greatest athletic accomplishment was being part of the U14A soccer team. He would like to thank all of his teachers and advisors for being there to help him every step of the way and helping him push through difficult times. He would also like to thank his parents for giving him the opportunity to be part of the St. Andrews community. He's also left us with a quote, "If hard work is your weapon, success will be your slave." And that's from Tanvi Jain. Reed Biazzi. Reed is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Reed has had lots of fun throughout his 4 middle school years. His proudest achievement was getting voted onto the middle school council in grade 7. He enjoyed playing U14 softball and U14A soccer. Reed would like to thank his parents for the opportunity to attend SAC for 4 years. And he would also like to thank his sister. Reed wants to wish his many friends good luck in the upper school, and he would like to say, very apropos, see you next year. Reed is over and out.
Eric Kai, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status. Eric really loved this term and his years at St. Andrews College. He enjoys playing squash and rugby, and he takes a lot of pleasure in art and math class. Throughout his time, he was always looking forward to Spring Smash and Focus. One of his favorite activities in middle school was leadership in training. He would like to thank his parents for sending him to St. Andrews College. As well, thank his group of friends for giving him a wonderful middle school experience. Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. That's a quote by Nora Ephron. Lucas Kai, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Lucas has enjoyed his 2 years at SAC. He enjoyed being a part of the U14 swim team and multi-sport. Lucas would like to thank his teachers and advisors for supporting him throughout his time at SAC and his parents for the opportunity to go to SAC. He also would like to congratulate all his friends on graduating. As a wise man once said, plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. That's a quote by Sun Tzu. Anthony Chen, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Throughout his years at SAC, Anthony has had many memorable moments with his friends and peers. Some examples are staying up until 2 a.m. on the island in Camp Winnebago, having band with Mr. Richardson, science experiments with Mr. Totera, Zayden not knowing what a gerbil is, and more. Anthony would personally like to thank Mr. Totera for enduring my concerning science questions. Overall, Anthony has had an excellent 4 years in middle school and is very excited for his upper school years. Daniel Chow, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Throughout Daniel's 4 years at SAC, he has had the opportunity to create many memories. Daniel enjoyed participating in many different sports. His most memorable accomplishments were winning MVP for U13 basketball, U14 volleyball, and U14 basketball. He would like to thank all his friends for making his middle school experience so fun and all his advisors for helping him through his journey. He would also like to thank his parents for sending him to SAC to experience unforgettable things. Ethan Cutbush, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Ethan has been a part of the St. Andrews College community for 2 years and has made many friends and memories. One of his greatest highlights of his career so far has been the hockey trip to Montreal with the U14 hockey team and having to play in a, quote, snowstorm. Ethan would like to thank all his amazing advisors, sport coaches, art, and academic teachers who have motivated and pushed him. Ethan is excited to start his upper school career and opportunities to come. Bennett Dalton, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status. Bennett has enjoyed his time here at SAC, spanning over 3 years from 6th grade to 8th. He has made many friends who he enjoys spending time with. He has played many sports, including new ones, during his time here, and he has kept only 2 things in mind. 1, it doesn't matter how well you do, as long as you tried your hardest. Cheesy, right? And 2, try to maintain a grade average above 80%. He is sad to be leaving the middle school, but he is sure there are great things that await him in the upper school.
Federico Fede Escobar Vargas. Unfortunately, Fede is not with us today. Fede has enjoyed his time at SAC so far. In particular, he was proud to have had the opportunity to be on the first soccer team. He is very glad to have made it to the end and looks forward to having more opportunities in the future. He thanks SAC for the opportunity. He would like to thank all his teachers and Mrs. Ramon, who was his advisor, and pushed him to be a better student and earn better grades. Horace Fu. Horace is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Horace has enjoyed SAC throughout the 4 years he has been here. Horace's most memorable moments included making the badminton team twice. He's made lots of friends over the years and wants to continue the journey to the upper school with them. He wants to thank all the teachers that have taught and helped him for all these years. Horace also wants to thank his parents for giving him the opportunity to get into SAC and will always appreciate them for that. He's also left us with a quote, "The body achieves what the mind believes." That's from Aaron Gray. Diego Gonzalez Mendez. Diego was here just for a year as a boarder in Mac House. No, it's not a poem. He met new people and made new friends. He really enjoyed participating in house captain activities and playing sports in the evenings. Another thing that he really enjoyed was being able to be in the U14 basketball and softball teams. Diego also wants to thank all of his teachers for supporting him when he needed help. Here at SAC, Diego made great memories that will last a lifetime, and he will never regret coming here to SAC. Alston Guo. Alston is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Alston has really enjoyed his year at St. Andrews and enjoyed being captain of the U14B soccer team, U14 squash team, and the track and field team. Alston also enjoyed being a part of the leadership and training program with his peers. Alston would like to thank his advisor, Mr. McPherson, and his parents for allowing him to go to St. Andrews College. As a wise man once said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. That wise man was Lao Tzu. Runson Stephen Guo. Unfortunately, Stephen is not with us today. Stephen has had many memorable experiences at SAC, including the boarding experience 2 years ago, the bubble in McDonald House, and on the soccer field in the fall season. He also loved the music classes with Mr. Richardson and is looking forward to the future at SAC. Miguel Gutierrez Matuk. Miguel, since he came to SAC, has felt like a new person, making new friends and creating new memories that will last forever. Miguel has felt welcomed by all the people around him and has achieved many of the goals he has set for himself. He has also enjoyed the athletic programs that the school provides, but above all, he has felt safe and happy with his friends around him. Miguel has also chosen a meaningful quote, "Do not compare yourself to others. If you do so, you are insulting yourself." Tristan Howard. Tristan is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. This was Tristan's second year at SAC. It was his favorite. His best memories were his time on the U14 basketball team. He also enjoyed participating in middle school drama. Tristan would like to thank his parents for giving him the opportunity to come to SAC. He would also like to wish his friends luck in upper school. If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. Most people don't appreciate the moment until it has passed, and those wise words are from Kanye West. Pan Yui Ray Huang. Ray was a new boy at St. Andrews College this year and a boarder in McDonald House. This year, Ray got second place in soccer on the U14B team. One of his favorite moments was snow tubing for the first time during Winter Activities Day. He would like to thank his advisors for helping him through some problems these past few months. He's also left us with a quote, "In a gentle way, you can shake the world." And that's from Mahatma Gandhi.
Caleb Hull. And I don't believe Caleb is here today either. Caleb completed his 2-year journey at SAC, becoming a person he never imagined. He thanks his parents and teachers for their support. Although he felt homesick at first, he realized that SAC is his home. Caleb learned to cherish every moment. If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate the moment until it's past. Quote by Kanye West. Ethan Hune, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Ethan's journey at SAC began in grade 7. So far, his experience at SAC has been life-changing. He has been a part of the U13 and U14 Division I soccer teams, ranked second on the U14 squash team, and was a member of the U14 tennis team. He is also part of the leadership and training program as well as middle school band. Ethan would like to thank his teachers, advisors, and parents for supporting him through his journey at SAC. His favorite quote is, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life. That is why I succeed." That's a quote by Michael Jordan. Bowen G. Bowen's favorite thing at SAC is hockey. He enjoyed the McPherson tournament because it was exciting. He also liked soccer even though he only made the B team. It was a fun season. Playing left wing, he made many assists but only scored 1 goal. His favorite subject is math. Bowen liked living in Mac House because it was comfortable. He didn't need to wake up early, and he made new friends. Bowen thanks Mr. Cahill for his guidance. He looks forward to having more freedom in the upper school. Jace Katzen, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Jace has enjoyed his 1 year at SAC and wishes it was longer. He has made terrific memories from playing on the U14 hockey team to going to Beyond the Gates and having an amazing time. Jace has made many friends over the past year and wants to congratulate all of them for graduating. Jace wants to thank all his teachers who have helped him over the past year and loves how they have made him feel like he was at SAC his whole life. Jace is excited to enter the upper school next year and hopes it will be as good as it was this year. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. That's a quote by Chris Grosser. Kyle Konopik, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Kyle's 4 years at St. Andrews College have been amazing but went by very fast. Kyle has enjoyed every aspect of his time at SAC. He has made lifelong friends and participated in various sport and extracurricular activities. Kyle is very grateful for the opportunities and experiences he had at SAC and thanks his family, friends, and coaches. He is excited for what the future brings. If you don't do it this year, you will be 1 year older when you do. And that's a quote by Warren Miller. Dominic Knoop, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. After attending St. Andrews College since grade 5, Dominic has had many memorable experiences, from leadership and training, Montreal hockey tournaments with the U12 and U14 hockey teams, trips to Beyond the Gates, and eating unlimited cotton candy at Spring Smash. He enjoyed all aspects of school life. During COVID, Dominic enjoyed going to school in his pajamas. However, now greatly values the time he spends with his friends during his favorite subject, recess. Dominic is proud of his successes throughout middle school, and Dominic is very grateful to his teachers, advisors, and friends who made his SAC journey an amazing one.
Matt Kwok. Matt is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Being a new boy at SAC, Matt has made friends and has made long-lasting memories with them. Matt has had great experiences such as Beyond the Gates and AG Fridays. He has also indulged himself in the boarding life. Matt would like to thank his teachers and friends for supporting him through the year. As the legend Conan O'Brien said, "If life gives you lemons, make some kind of fruity juice. Peter Lakatrippis. Peter is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Peter's St. Andrews College experience has been a long but great one. He has made many great memories from his 4 years at SAC, including camping on the island, Reed Biazzi asking what a bristle board is, French arcade machines, and his first SAC field trip to the Royal Winter Fair in grade 5. He will always remember the friends he made and is grateful for their support along the way. He had a great time playing on the U14 volleyball and U14 lacrosse teams and is excited to play on the U16 teams next year. Despite suffering at the hands of numerous sicknesses and injuries, he has enjoyed his grade 8 year and is eager to move on to the upper school and start a new journey. And Peter's also left us with an inspirational quote from Lao Tzu. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Hayden Lemaitre. Hayden will be receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Hayden started SAC in grade 6, and he has many memorable experiences. He loved participating in MS Band, U14 hockey, and U14 softball, and enjoyed the time he had with his friends and teachers during the day. He was always supported and pushed to be his best in all aspects, which is why he would like to thank his friends, family, and advisor. He hopes the future holds as many surprises as these years did for him. Herb Brooks once said, "Risk something or forever sit with your dreams." Matthew Leung. Matthew is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. This is Matthew's first year at SAC, and he really enjoyed the year. Over the course of the year, he made a lot of new friends and had a lot of memorable moments. He wants to thank all the coaches for not just promoting his skill level, but also teaching him more life lessons that will be way more important in the future. He also wants to thank all his classmates and friends who spent the whole year with him. His year would have been impossible without all of you. Ethan Lee. Ethan is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Ethan's 2 years at SAC gave him best experiences to date. He loved doing the Avant-Garde Fridays and all the fun activities they presented. Ethan loved doing drama for Wednesday Arts with his friends from his first year and this year. He was on the swim team in term 2 and track and field in term 3. Of the 2 years Ethan stayed at SAC, Beyond the Gates was Ethan's favorite memory. He got to know his classmates through exciting activities throughout his stay and can't wait for his next year. Oshang Simon Lee. Simon is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status. Simon has had great experiences at SAC. He appreciates all the support his teachers and friends provided. He left a strong sense of community the moment he started the school. He felt it. The motivational and intuitive academic courses offer a learning experience for every student. Simon exceptionally loved his time on the swim team, and he's also left us with a meaningful quote. Believe in yourself, embrace challenges, and take risks. Every step towards your education is a step towards a brighter future. And those wise words came from ChatGPT.
Stephen Liu, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Stephen has greatly enjoyed his 2 years at St. Andrews College. Stephen has developed many long-lasting friendships and has created lifelong memories. One of those amazing moments was doing pottery for the first time in visual arts. Stephen also greatly enjoyed his time playing sports with his friends, and he congratulates them all on their graduations and hopes they enjoy their time in upper school. Stephen's proudest achievement is becoming a part of the middle school council. Stephen would like to thank his grade 7 and 8 advisors, Mrs. R.D. and Mr. Biazzi, for all the support they have provided him in his 2 years. In conclusion, Stephen would like to leave off with a quote. Anyone who stops learning is old, at 20 or 80. Mark Luan. At SAC, Mark enjoyed numerous moments, McDonald House weekend programs being a prime example. The program facilitated lasting friendships and unforgettable memories. SAC's supportive teachers provided Mark with many academic opportunities, enabling his success in and outside the classroom. Finally, Mark is grateful to his parents for the St. Andrews College chance. Their unwavering support in his education has been crucial to his achievements. Braulio Luna Alvarez. Braulio spent a year at SAC as a boarder at McDonald House. He grew significantly. Boarding taught him decision-making, responsibility, and the value of things. He is grateful to the teachers who helped him improve his grades and showed him his potential. For Braulio, meeting new people and learning about Canadian culture was a highlight. He wants to thank his parents, teachers, and directors for their support in his development. He hopes this experience will stay with him forever. Thank you, SAC. By Chen Luo, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Education is just a dress rehearsal for real life. As Bai Chen progressed through middle school, he gathered both knowledge and experiences. He enjoyed sports, especially U14 tennis and U14 squash. His favorite moment at SAC was at Beyond the Gates, especially the waterfront activities and socializing with his friends. Overall, Bai Chen is very satisfied with his St. Andrews experience, and in his own words, he felt as if 3 years had magically condensed into one. He would also like to thank his parents for guiding him through middle school. Lastly, he would like to end with a funny quote from Arthur C. Clarke. "I'm sure the universe is full of intelligent life. It's just been too intelligent to come here." Caden Medalla, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Some of Caden's memorable moments in his 3 years at SAC were playing on the hockey, volleyball, and lacrosse teams, and finishing top 7 for 3 years in cross country. He honed his artistic side by singing in Sacapella and Oliver. Caden thanks his dad for reminding him to show his work in math, his mom for her karaoke car rides. Caden looks forward to moving to the upper school, but will miss his middle school teachers. "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be," and that is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Pepe Miguel Estevez is not here. First of all, Pepe would like to thank his friends that made this school year one of the best experiences that he had in his life. He had his ups and downs, but each day he remembered that it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. What matters is what you are going to do about it. At first, it was a little complicated, but then he realized that coming to St. Andrews College is a privilege. You make new friendships, you learn a lot of new things, a lot about a new culture. The one thing he appreciated the most is the way that SAC helps you mature in every aspect. In your schoolwork, it helps you find new paths. It teaches you to fail and to recover stronger. He would like to say thank you to all the people that were with him in his ups and downs during this fantastic year. Gracias.
Ashton Morrow. Ashton is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Ashton has enjoyed his 4 years at SAC and thanks his parents for the opportunity. Mrs. Porter, Mr. Biazzi, and all the MS teachers made the experience very enjoyable. Ashton's favorite memory is being the PA announcer in grade 7. Hey, hey, hey. I probably didn't do that justice, Ashton. His proudest achievements are earning 2 gold scholars and being on middle school council. He's looking forward to upper school, and until then, Ashton is over and out. He's left some wise words from Babe Ruth. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Joshua Morse. Joshua is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. During his 2 years at SAC, Josh has enjoyed playing on the SAC volleyball team, who won the CISAA championship. He has also played for the U14 hockey team both years that he attended SAC and has participated on the U14 softball team. Some of Josh's favorite memories include the Beyond the Gates trip, hockey tournaments, CISAA volleyball championship, and Andrian Christmas. He would like to thank his parents for allowing him to go to such a great school. He would also like to thank his teachers, advisors, and his friends for making his experience at SAC such a great one. Patrick Ryan Murray, who I believe is not with us today. Ryan has attended St. Andrews College since grade 5. He has many memorable moments in his 4 years at the school. He enjoyed playing on the SAC hockey team. His favorite memory was when the U14 hockey team went to Montreal. His proudest moment was beating Crestwood in the UCC tournament for the SAC U14 hockey team. He's been in the middle school band playing the tenor saxophone since grade 7. Ryan thanks his family, friends, and teachers for helping him throughout his time in the middle school. Sean Nadir. Sean is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Sean has enjoyed his first year at SAC tremendously. He was happily surprised by how caring the teachers are and at the overall SAC community. He would like to thank his advisor, Mr. McPherson, for his support throughout the year. He would also like to thank all his teachers for their encouragement, patience, and kindness. He's looking forward to his years in the upper school. He thanks his mom and dad for sending him to such an amazing school. Ryan Preston. Ryan is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Ryan's 3 years at SAC have been short but sweet. Ryan has played a variety of sports, including squash, lacrosse, cross country, and softball. Ryan was also in the drama program, joining 4 plays throughout his time at SAC. He also started drumming this year. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and take a look around once in a while, you might miss it. And those wise words were from Ferris Bueller. Jack Q. Jack is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Jack has been at SAC for 2 years now and is grateful to be a part of SAC. One of his proudest achievements is making the head of school honor roll. He has participated in many sports, but he enjoyed badminton the most. He made lots of friends throughout his career at SAC, and he wants to thank them for playing an important role in his life. He also wants to thank his teachers and his parents for supporting him. Like Walt Disney says, if you dream it, you can do it.
Owen Ramon, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Owen enjoyed the 4 lucky years he got to spend as a middle school student. He also recognizes that he has been extremely fortunate to be able to be surrounded by such a great community all his life. Although he was only able to experience Beyond the Gates twice, they were the highlights of his time in middle school. He hopes that each year to come will only get better and better. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. That's a quote by Henry Ford. Zayden Rashid, receiving the gold medal for scholar status and academic merit. When Zayden started at St. Andrews, he was excited about the academic and extracurricular opportunities, and he's proud to say at the end of his first year that he has been able to gain an academic advantage in class, participate in soccer, squash, and track and field, and experience Beyond the Gates and Andrian Christmas. He wants to thank his teachers, parents, and advisor, Mrs. Porter, for supporting him. He's glad that he took a chance on SAC, and the school took a chance on him. Zayden's experience echoes Einstein's words, "A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for." Cooper Rodek, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. After being at St. Andrews College for 3 years, Cooper has had many memorable experiences. Cooper made lots of friends, tried out for many teams, and applied for the middle school council. He would like to thank all the friends and teachers he has met through his journey here at SAC. He especially enjoyed running along the track with his teammates, playing squash, and performing on stage for Andrian Christmas. Noah Rose Donahoe, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Moonlight drowns out all but the brightest stars, a quote by J.R.R. Tolkien. Noah has been here for 2 years, but it didn't take him long to realize that SAC only accepts the brightest stars. Every teacher and student here have been amazing and has helped him learn and grow. They have taught him new skills such as playing sports and instruments. Noah will miss the middle school community, but is glad that his friends are progressing with him into the upper school. Jordan Sanderson, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Jordan started SAC in grade 6, and he has made many friends and memories. Jordan has learned that no matter how far your goals or dreams seem, if you surround yourself with good people, work, and practice every day, you'll surprise even yourself. Jordan wants to thank his mom for working endless hours to support his dreams and ambitions. Putting hard work into your passion will get you somewhere, so finding something you love is important, and that is a quote by James Hetfield Metallic. Camilo Sessin Nicolas is not here today. Camilo says that this has been the best year of his life. He really enjoyed playing on the U14 soccer team in the first term and was very proud to be chosen as the MIP. He also enjoyed alpine skiing in the second term. He earned some strong finishes in his races, but they unfortunately came at the cost of very sore knees. He enjoyed track and field in the third term and describes that experience as just a lot of fun. The highlights of Camilo's time at SAC include making many friends, improving his English, and learning important values. He would like to thank his teachers for helping him learn his subjects and his parents for giving him the opportunity to have such a wonderful year.
How Daniel Sheng. Daniel is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. This is Daniel's second year at SAC, and he had enjoyed it the moment since the very start. He enjoyed being part of the U14 swimming team and the U14 tennis team. Daniel also enjoyed Wednesday arts with his friends and had a ton of fun playing poker with his friends at Beyond the Gates. Daniel would like to thank all his friends for the amazing experience at SAC that they shared, thank his family for sending him to the school, and his teachers for providing such good care of Daniel. Joshua Shi. Joshua is receiving the silver medal for scholar status and academic merit. After being at SAC for 3 years, Joshua enjoyed all the experiences and moments he participated in. His most memorable experience included making the U14A soccer team, Beyond the Gates, and making many friends over the past few years. He wants to thank his parents for giving him the opportunity to go to SAC. He also wants to thank his teachers and advisors for supporting him. He's left us with some wise words as well. You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it. And that's from Messi. Gibran Siddiqui. Gibran is receiving the silver medal for scholar status and academic merit. Gibran has enjoyed every minute of his 3 years here in the middle school at St. Andrews College. Throughout his years, Gibran took risks and explored the many opportunities St. Andrews offers. Gibran was a member of the middle school badminton and basketball teams, as well as the leadership and training program. He's made many memories while camping at Beyond the Gates and with the leadership program during his field trips, in his classrooms, and at many other wonderful events and places in which St. Andrews takes pride. He's had many achievements, including getting the Scholars Pin and winning the Geography Award, but he is most proud of being on the head of school honor roll. He's very grateful that his parents have allowed him to attend such an amazing school. Gibran would like to thank his closest friends, classmates, and teachers that have taken part in giving him the best middle school experience they could. Gibran would like to leave you with one of his favorite quotes. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. From Mahatma Gandhi. Caden Smith. Caden is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Caden has enjoyed SAC for all the years since grade 5. Caden has had many remarkable experiences, his biggest achievement being the captain of the U14 volleyball team, where they won the CISAA championship. He's played lacrosse, rugby, hockey, and volleyball throughout his 4 years at SAC. He's really enjoyed the bagpiping and is looking forward to being a part of the upper school piping team next year. He's had great relationships with his friends, and he looks forward to seeing them in the upper school. Caden has loved all the middle school teachers and hopes that the SAC experience will only get better. He also wants to thank his parents for all the sacrifices they have made for him and for the opportunity to go to SAC. Caden would like to leave you with one of his favorite quotes. Learn as much as you can while you are young, since life becomes busy later. Colby Smith. Colby is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Colby has really enjoyed his 2 years at St. Andrews. He really loves the athletics and music departments at SAC, and some of Colby's favorite moments were his first day at SAC and when he made the U14 volleyball team in the first term of his grade 7 year. He wants to thank his parents and grandparents for giving him the opportunity to go to such a great school. Colby wants to leave you with one of his favorite quotes. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. And that's from Benjamin Franklin.
Colin Tan, receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Throughout Colin's first year at St. Andrews College, he really enjoyed the treetop trekking and the rock climbing at Camp Winnebago. Colin's proudest achievement was being a part of the U14 basketball team and the U14 badminton team. He would like to thank all his friends and teachers for making his first year at St. Andrews College so amazing. He also would like to thank his parents for giving him an opportunity to experience St. Andrews College. At last, Colin can't wait to get to upper school to begin his new journey. William Tokar, receiving his Bronze Medal for Scholar Status and Academic Merit. Though this is William's first year at SAC, he has made many new friends and learned many new things. During this 1 year at SAC, he won Most Improved Player for U14 Swimming and U14 Cross Country. William thanks his parents and grandparents for this outstanding opportunity and his current friends and advisor, Mr. McPherson, for helping him throughout this year. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new, and that's a quote by Albert Einstein. Leo Tiralongo, receiving his Bronze Medal for Scholar Status and Academic Merit. After being at SAC for 4 years, Leo has made many memories, including camping on the island at Beyond the Gates, being in the band with Mr. Richardson, U14 Squash, and U14 Badminton. Leo would like to personally thank Mrs. RD for being his first advisor in the middle school and his last. Leo would also like to thank all the teachers, advisors, and friends for making his experience at SAC phenomenal. Overall, Leo enjoyed the St. Andrews College Middle School experience very much and is looking forward to moving into the upper school. Finally, Leo would like to leave you with one of his favorite quotes, "There is nothing impossible to they who will try," and that's by Alexander the Great. Christian Toma, receiving his Bronze Medal for Scholar Status and Academic Merit. Throughout Christian's 2 years at SAC, he had the chance to make so many different memories and accomplishments. Some of Christian's highlights at SAC included winning multiple MVPs for sports and making different leadership committees. Christian would like to thank all his friends, teachers, coaches, and advisors for the wonderful middle school experience. He would also like to thank his parents for making this possible and giving him the chance to get to go to this amazing school. Francisco Paqui Torres Muriel has previously earned his academic merit and has done so again. Paqui had a great time at SAC this past year. Paqui thanks all the teachers that he worked with, especially Mrs. Porter and Mrs. RD, that helped him throughout the year, helping him get a better experience at SAC. Paqui would like to thank all his friends for the great experiences that they lived through, from Beyond the Gates camping and all the funny jokes and conversations, to both the great and bad moments. He also wants to thank the U14B soccer team, especially Lawrence, for all the great games and moments during the season. Paqui would like to thank his mom and dad for giving him the opportunity to come to SAC. Paqui also wants to thank the Gabino family for telling him great things about SAC. Take all the opportunities that you have because you need them. And that's a quote that he left us with. Aaron Walmsley. Aaron is excited to be moving on to the upper school next year. One of his best memories from his 2 years in Rogers Hall is being one of the B team beauties and in making it deep into the playoffs. He is proud of his growth in math and French and is looking forward to building on this momentum next year. He is grateful to be an Andrian and for the opportunity to make great friends along the way. He hopes everyone has a good time next year in upper school.
Oshuai Terry Wang. Terry is receiving his Bronze Medal for Scholar Status and Academic Merit. After being at SAC since grade 5, Terry has learned lots from his teachers, advisors, and coaches. He enjoyed being on all the sports and leadership teams. Terry thanks his parents for giving him the chance to go to this school. At SAC, Terry has had lots of memories, and one of them was from grade 5 at Beyond the Gates, making new friends while being new to the school. Terry is looking forward to going to the upper school and learning more from the staff here at SAC. Until then, bye. Michael Wang. Michael is receiving his Bronze Medal for Scholar Status and Academic Merit. Michael has enjoyed SAC for the 2 years he has been here. Michael enjoyed playing U14A soccer, U14 squash, and U14 badminton with his doubles partner, Terry Wang. He has had many memorable experiences, including camping on the island at Beyond the Gates and playing in the band with Mr. Richardson. Michael is thankful for all his teachers, advisors, and friends for making his SAC experience phenomenal. Michael also wants to thank his parents for giving him the opportunity to go to SAC. Overall, Michael really enjoyed his 2 years at SAC and is ready for upper school next year. Logan Whitelaw. Logan is receiving his Bronze Medal for Scholar Status and Academic Merit. Logan has enjoyed his first year at SAC. Logan has enjoyed playing U14 squash, participating in U14 cross country, as well as his time on the U14 softball team. He's also made many memorable experiences such as media arts camping on an island at Camp Winnebago, and going to the Andrean Christmas. He would like to thank his teachers, classmates, and advisor, Mrs. Porter, for supporting him throughout the year. Overall, he has really enjoyed his SAC experience and is looking forward to upper school. Finally, Logan would like to leave you with a quote. Short people have a great perspective on life because we're always looking up. Arthur Zhao. Arthur is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. In the past 2 years, Arthur has had an amazing time at SAC. Arthur has enjoyed playing on U14 soccer, U14 squash, and U14 rugby. Arthur has enjoyed camping with LIT, eating hot dogs over the fire, spring smash, and having fun with his friends. He would like to thank his parents for sending him to SAC, his advisors for always being there, Mr. Mack for nailing his last name, and his teachers for, well, being great teachers. He's looking forward to the upper school at SAC. Hao Cheng Andy Zhu. Andy is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. These 2 years at SAC have been one of the most memorable times in Andy's life. His time was primarily enhanced by lifelong friends he met. He loved playing cards until midnight on the Beyond the Gates trip with his friends. Andy's proud of and has cherished his time in all his sports, especially winning the CISAA with the U14 volleyball team. He would also like to thank his parents for sending him to this school and all his teachers who helped push him through rough patches. Yishen Eason Zhao. Eason is receiving his bronze medal for scholar status and academic merit. Eason had an amazing first year at St. Andrews College. Eason really enjoyed his experiences at Beyond the Gates, playing with his friends, and traveling around for soccer games. He's proud to be a part of the U14A soccer team and U14 tennis team. Eason would like to thank his teachers and his advisors for supporting him throughout his first year at SAC. He would also like to thank his friends for giving him a good experience at SAC and his parents for giving him the opportunity to go to SAC. And those are our grade 8 graduates for 2023.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lewis and Ms. Very. It's been a tremendous pleasure of ours to have the opportunity to host these ceremonies, and I would like to thank all who contributed. It's truly an all-hands-on-deck situation. Ms. Pertigao for working tirelessly behind the scenes, hours and hours gathering the data. Our theater tech crew, led by Dean Johnson, for our amazing professional production. The maintenance department, the dining hall, grounds crew, advancement, IT, Mr. Mosey, who just took 1,000 photos, and many other people have contributed to make this a very special day. For your information and convenience, please feel free to refer to the SAC website next week for a complete listing of prizes and awards from today's ceremony. And with that, I formally declare the Prize Day ceremonies for our 124th year to be closed. Thanks for coming.